Well, it's a little different, an alternative place here for our aftermath video. It's Crisandro, of course, and I had to get all the way back to central London to catch my train back, just to catch the last train back home. But Spurs won, Chelsea 4 it finished, and anger doesn't quite convey how I feel right now. Not because of how we play. I mean, we were magnificent, especially going down to 10 men, then to 9 men. Yeah, we had 2 players sent off, but because of the attitude that we showed. But just anger that is just those scuzzy, goose-stepping pieces of crap from the King's Road. That's what's kind of got me. And the fact is, we started off okay. Started off very well. I mean, I missed the first 10 minutes because couldn't get the time off work, or couldn't finish work early, and had to navigate the trains and then the buses. The buses were delayed, trains were delayed, everything was delayed. And yeah, so I got there, 10 minutes later. I missed our goal, and by all accounts it was a great goal by Kulusevski, even though it was kind of deflected, but it was a great finish. And then, but I was there to see Sonny adjudged him in offside, and people in front of me were in communication with people at home, and they said that yeah, it was a shoulder's width offside. That's the bit that has kind of got me really. But we still played on. We looked like we were still actually going to do something. We still had the power in our hands, and then Chelsea came to spoil, and that's the bit that gets me. Chelsea came to spoil. They came to do the psychological thing, get in our heads, niggly little fouls here and there that weren't punished, and because they weren't punished, we decided to seek retribution ourselves, and they got in our heads, fair enough, and we fell for it. We stupidly fell for it. And then, well, when Romero had a little nibble at some scumbag, scuzzy Chelsea scummer, can't think who it was. I thought it was Mudryk, but he didn't come on till later on. And so, and then they scored from that move. They then scored a goal, which was, I think, was ruled out for offside. And I kind of thought that they were going to. No, I think it was ruled for handball and Sterling. And I thought that they were going to have a look at the challenge by Romero, and he was kind of lucky to get away with that one, really. I have no idea what, but he made up for it. Don't worry, he made up for it. About 3 or 4 minutes later in the penalty area, where he brought down, well, I would say it wasn't a foul. Well, it was minimal contact, but he did kind of lean in, and he wasn't in complete control of his challenge, so I can see why it was given. But that was during a move where Chelsea actually did put the ball in the net again, and that was ruled out for offside. But then they looked in the same move and they looked for the penalty, and obviously they're going to give it. They chalked off the goal, and then they gave a penalty and a red card to Romero. Romero. Fair play. Well, fair play to the scummers. They got into his head, and yeah, he was nibbling at everything, and. Of course, it was going to be, I think it was Sterling that fell in the box, rolling around like a fucking gimp. And they scored from it. I don't know who scored it. They'll give it to us. It was 1-1. That's how it finished at half time. Udogie picked up a yellow card. I think he was nibbling as well. That's a lot of challenges, and he got a yellow card in the first half. And then that's important because in the second half, he made a decent challenge. He stopped a block. I think he blocked a pass, and it was going around with a ball for that. He was chasing it down with Sterling, and how Sterling just loves to have sex on the turf, and that's what happened again. He had to go for it, and Sterling went over his leg. Yellow card, second yellow, red card. And even then, we had a couple of chances ourselves. Kulusevski had a long, I think it was a ball from Porro out wide. And he almost got on the end of that one. It was unlucky. If we'd gone 2-1 up there, I'm sure. Well, actually, no, I don't think we would have done. We wouldn't have closed down. Yeah, and then that's because we're down to 9 men. We're still playing the high line, which is I suppose it's admirable that we stick to our principles. But when we got down to 9 men, we should have just shithoused it like like Liverpool tried to do, but it's not our style of play. We're going to play the high line, and we're going to try and break on them as much as we can. And they did try a couple of times to beat the high line, and Sterling offside a couple of times. Jackson was off a couple of times, but when they did break through, like for example when Cucurella managed to snap the offside trap. It was a great challenge by Hojbjerg. Hojbjerg actually made some good challenges. There was a goal-bound header that he managed to somehow get his foot to and tip it over the bar, which is brilliant. Kimikari made some fantastic saves as well, great saves, and doing the sweeper keeper role as well. It was fantastic, my man in the match. But then, of course, Chelsea broke through in the end, and Jackson scored one, and he scored the fourth, in fact, and Sterling scored the other, and that was finished 4-1 in the end. And all I can say is that Chelsea they didn't really break us down at all. When it was levelling on 11, then we made a rod for our own back, falling for their stupid antics, and scum begets scum, and I know they're going to start crowing, and it is what it is. There is only one team I hate with a passion, and that is those goose stepping lot. That's scum. There's just no other way to describe them. No other way to describe them. And my many run-ins with Chelsea fans, and if I had a way, I'd do away with each and every single one of them. I have that much of a hatred for them. And you can say that it's bitterness for the game, but you can see in other videos I've said many of the same things. I hate goose steppers, and that's exactly what Chelsea are to every single one of them. Scum. But it's what it is. I can't. And the only thing I can say is that I'm proud of the team. The team. We kept playing our game, and even when we were 3-1 down, and I think when we were 2-1 down, Bentancur had a decent chance. I think that's what's done. There was a block from that which sparked the third goal, and Stanley had a chance as well. Just put it wide. No, he didn't put it wide. It was saved by Sanchez. But the thing is, we're doing without Romero and Udogie now. Romero with one game, Udogie as well for one game. I think Basuma picked up his yellow card, so he's missing for match number 4. Picked up 5 yellow cards now, I think. And also, Van der Ven there, when trying to stretch, this was at 1-1. Looks like he did his hamstring as well, so it looks like he's out. And then on top of that, we had Madison as well go down with an ankle injury. I don't know how long he's going to be out. But listen, anything that could go wrong did go wrong today. I have to say I'm just proud of the Spurs boys. They did their job. We just have to try and make do now with 3 of our main players out and a 4th one also injured. We shall see what happens, but my anger towards Chelsea is tempered by my pride towards Spurs, who did very well, and we shall see what happens in the next game. Thank you very much. Finished at the Tottenham Stadium. We finished Spurs 1, Chelsea 4. Not deserved, but proud of the boys.